or have already prevented.
Many thanks, Chisom. Izielen Agbon is a policy and energy expert. He joins me now to discuss this further. Thank you very much, sir, for being here with us. The government says petrol subsidy removal generated 15.8 trillion naira in resources for the Federation between June 2023 and December of 2025. From an energy and fiscal policy perspective, how significant is this figure? And what does it actually tell us about the impact of subsidy removal?
Well, the figure is wrong. They are just putting figures there that cannot be defended. First of all, there was little or no savings, actually due to the increase in petroleum prices. When you say 15.8 trillion was saved, you are saying that about $11.9 billion was saved in 31 months, almost $12 million a day. That figure does not have anything to do with the reality on the ground. First of all, there was actually no subsidy whatsoever. We found out that in 2019, for instance, the NNPC under its direct sales and direct purchase program had a profit of $71 million and collected a subsidy of $1.2 billion. In 2020, they made a profit of $490 million, and they collected about $400 million as subsidy. In 2021, they made a profit of $2 billion or $2.8 billion, and they demanded subsidy claims of about $2.8 billion, and they made a profit of about $2 billion. You should remember that even going back to 2012, when we had a Farouk Lawal committee, investigative committee on fuel subsidy, they found that there was no fuel subsidy. There was false claim of almost 6.8 billion that of crude, that of petrol that was never supplied to Nigeria. So every time we studied the subsidy in the past, we found out there was no subsidy. When Abuja raised the price to 11 naira per liter and said there was subsidy, he put the Aluko committee to study, and they found that there was no subsidy. In fact, there was a gain. So they set up a petroleum trust fund that Buhari was in charge of, between the difference between the price and what the actual price was supposed to be and the extra price. So what we have been calling subsidy was just corruption. That is why Mr. Oyedele could not explain where the money had gone. He says that, look, we removed subsidy and we unified the naira. And where did the money go to? It went to wage adjustment. What wage adjustment? In 2023, the minimum wage was $30,000, and that was $65 a month. And today, the minimum wage is $70,000, which is $51. So the workers are reducing less when you change everything to dollars. They claim that they are putting more, they are allocating more to the state. For instance, in April 2023, Rivers State got 55 billion, and that is about $40 million. Today they got 55 billion, about $40 million in April 2026. But when you look at April 2023, although they got 28 billion, when you change that to dollars, that was 61 million because the exchange rate was lower. So they are changing the figures. The inflation, food inflation today is almost 46%. But they say it's 15.9 because in 2025, they rebased it and based it on 2024 instead of 2019. So by rebasing it on 2024, they reduced inflation figures from 46% to 16%. So you see, just like everything, when you devalue the naira, when you look at the real value of currency, very less money is being sent to the state compared to before Tinubu came. Less money is being paid to the workers, and less money is being spent in the country. That is why there is hunger. That is why 63% of the working class of the population of Nigeria are under the poverty level. When you say you save money and everybody asks you, where has it gone? You cannot explain it because the reality facing the people is hunger and poverty, and life is becoming brutish for the Nigerian people. So it's not every change that is a reform. It's not every change that is progress. Some change lead to underdevelopment. The two policies of increasing petrol prices and devaluing the naira led to increased underdevelopment of the Nigerian economy.
You do paint a very dire picture. I wish we had more time to explore this further. Hopefully, we will do in subsequent bulletins. Thank you for your time.
I hope your reality does not show that your case is improving. Like all Nigeria, our reality is that the case is getting worse.
Quite unfortunate. Thank you for your time again, sir.